You are beautiful, a magnificent ray of sunlight, and you are destined to be born on this day, at this hour, are promised, fulfilled, and delivered by God Himself. He blesses us with your presence, as you will bless others with yours. Your roaring intelligence will inspire the masses. You are the greatest thing. Never.
Of life, the sea. Every living being is made up of cells, the base unit on Earth.
In Erik Erikson's theory of psychosocial development, the process of individual identity development occurs between the ages of 12 and 18 during adolescence.
Two identical cells.
But the foundation for these
This
higher
is a small
order
body
tasks
cell
began much younger with developmental tasks which we must overcome. We must have trust in our basic needs being met. We must develop a sense of independence. We must develop our
Industry
boundaries.
versus
We develop
inferiority,
self-esteem,
identity
our
versus role
confidence in our
confusion,
abilities,
intimacy versus
successful
isolation,
completion of
generativity
these tasks,
versus
each set a
stagnation,
strong
integrity
foundation of our
versus
sense of
despair.
self.
This is a single body cell from a human being. And this is the process by which all cells reproduce.
It wasn't just like moved to England, I discovered that as well. Obviously I'd always known I was Welsh. I lived there all my life.
All of this was here before us, and will be here long after we are gone, their roots riding through
A
the
place to feel small,
Birds chirp from
to find
branches
the
we will
comfort
never
in that,
reach while we
to be able to feel the
separate
long
ourselves from the natural
passage of
world.
time that has led
We
you to
add the
being here,
rational to
right
deceive
now,
ourselves
this
as
moment.
greater. We
The
deceive
silence of
ourselves
solitude,
with prescribed
with nothing
categories.
surrounding you but grass,
Nor the
leaves,
rest of the world.
trees,
In describing
the unending
external
sky,
our internal
a place
uses
where you can truly find
we are but
yourself.
large ants to the great oak.
We come from
We
the
pass
ground,
through its
rising up out
corridors
of the
and
ashes of
shrubs,
history,
making
the
ourselves
foundation
heard.
of our
We
cognition.
cut down
You see the
ancient
branches
giants
of trees
planted
and
in these
recognize
hallowed grounds
neurological
longer than we have
connections.
been
The
alive.
trees are trying to
Our
speak to you,
connectedness
so
is
why
that
do you
of
never listen?
separation.
Your creativity knows no bounds. You possess the ability to see things others blind to. Your brain with the power to be that is special, unique. You are destined for great things. You are destined for great things.
Now there are two cells, each exactly like on the diagonal edge below the egg. We can see a thin, shimmering layer of the cilia which line the tube. Gently moving the egg along, they are exactly like the cilia contained in 46 chromosomes chromosomes in every cell of the human body. The egg must join with a sperm within 24 hours of leaving each chromosome in turn is made up of thousands of genes. No sperm discrete segments of DNA which lie along the chromosome. The same cycle will happen again, penetrating even deeper into the structure of the chromosome. There see the DNA molecules themselves.
You are formed through language of phantasm constructed on the foundation of verbal delusions. You communicate this artifice to others, thus making it exist. You set goals to construct continuity, to increase your view of yourself as something that could achieve greatness. You perform these behaviors to make yourself feel whole. You critique and evaluate how you performed in goal-directed behavior. You link those evaluations back upon yourself, creating your symbolic self. Your ego constructs defenses around itself to stop the artifice from being revealed.
Are you happy for me? I was born on the 22nd of August 2002, and as I'm speaking this to you, I am 22 years of age, and I am
looking through the eyes of a camera through the eyes of myself, abstracting the parts of me that I am uncomfortable with sharing, cutting out every part that feels too close to home, too close to showing you myself, as if anyone would watch, look and listen, as if I would want anyone to watch, look and listen. To be is to be perceived. Are you happy for me? 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 Are you happy? Are you happy for me? Are you happy? Are you happy for me? Are you happy? Are you happy for me?
Are you happy for me? Are you happy for me?
Environmental identity is a psychosocial construct of self-concept, coming from a sense of connectedness to parts of the non-human natural environment. This is based on natural history, emotional attachment and the sense of similarity, feeding into a sense of placement alongside the natural world, affecting your actions and behavior towards it. Stemming from Erikson's social developmental theories within environmental identity development, there are stages or conflicts a child must navigate. Trust versus mistrust, spatial autonomy versus environmental shame, environmental competency versus environmental disdain, action versus harm. Progressing through each stage is determined by many external conflicts of access to nature, experiences in nature and parents' attitude towards nature, as well as the internal conflicts going on within the child's mind. It is emotionally beneficial to build a positive relationship with nature and has been shown to boost mood and cognitive health. To respect nature is a tool of human concept. Why are we killing ourselves? Why damn the next generation to a dying world? Why are we killing ourselves? Why damn the next generation to a dying world? Why are we killing ourselves? Why damn the next generation to a dying world? Why are we killing ourselves? Why damn the next generation to a dying world? Why are we killing ourselves? Why damn the next generation to a dying world? Why damn the next generation to a dying ourselves?
Why damn the next generation to a dying world? Why are we killing ourselves? Why damn the next generation to a dying world? Why
Constructs create an ancient history within the mind. We are surrounded by the ghosts of futures that never came. You try and break from the social constructs just to find right about the passion. thalamus and limbic system. These centrally located structures link the brain to the rest of the nervous system and are said to control vital processes including emotions and long-term memory. What do you see? What do you see? National identity comes from a sense of belonging to a state, a construct built by three main components of culture, traditions, and language. A socially constructed idea which is supposed to foster patriotism and a respect for your fellow countrymen. People adopt the culture of one's nation through national symbols, music, film, television, literature, and content. Under social identity theory, national identity is a conceptualization of the self which includes a self-categorization and emotional affect. You identify with your nation and can therefore feel pride in your homeland. We categorize ourselves as from somewhere to create an idea of home and safety. National identity requires the formation and identification of in-groups and out-groups. These small group paradigms are manipulated by those in power during national identity is the thread that links generation to generation, the paradigms of national identity which is transmitted through the expression of national myths and becomes us versus them. This creates a national consciousness. Do not constrict shared understanding of a common linguistic and cultural ancestry. National consciousness growing in tandem with the idea of political sovereignty. National pride does not need to lead to nationalism or exceptionalism, but why does it so often? Populism for profit. The stripping of the Indian economy, the causing of 50 million deaths between 1891 to 1920 in India. Larger than the combined number of deaths Lord from Kitchener's concentration camps, Maoist China, North Korea, and Amritsar massacre 1990. We destroyed India's massacre 1948. We flooded the market with British goods, Malayan Indian people from selling their own goods with tariffs. Ireland 1952. We taxed the Indian population so we could obtain free Karuara massacre. We plundered a country and ordered their obedience because we believe in democracy. Ola massacre, censoring of the killing of women and children in Iraq and Afghanistan, selling arms to Saudi Arabia, selling arms to apartheid genocide state Israel and supporting the Palestinian genocide.
Zanzibar, Zimbabwe.
And achieve status that God of doing your own self-constructed through the psyche and culture. How much of yourself comes from within when you display yourself on the stage through exquisite corpse and illusion of choice. You think you had any role in making yourself your enslaved, forged and molded into exactly what you needed to be, and now you attempt to take the reins back. to make something from yourself, new amalgamation of a million others, 1,000 tiny blind stories, a monument to nothing, wasting time, nothing, but a waste of time. Only those ordinary think themselves special. Monument to nothing but wasted time. It is only the most ordinary that think themselves special. A mild emotional detachment, a disconnection from physical and emotional experiences, unplugging from your thoughts, feelings, memories.
I feel as if I'm a very state-driven person.
Self-observation is how
Whatever I'm
one
feeling
collects
at the
data
time
about
is something that takes over
themselves.
me.
A
I
person
become
records
that
their own
emotion,
actions
there's a
and
reflection of my true
experiences
self.
and then weighs that up
But
against their
that
own
also means that sometimes the
self-concept and
past
the
me
perception
of
of
3 weeks
others.
ago no longer
This
reflects
links
my
to
current thoughts
identity
and
theory.
feelings.
A person's
Would I be happy if the
self-concept
thing I made was
made
ever
up
my
of a
current
hierarchy
self-concept?
of role identities.
This part was originally written 3 weeks
Identities are
ago,
based on the roles
a
a
time where I
person
was feeling low
occupies, and
and my
these
self-worth
roles
was
are
even
centered
lower.
around three bases of social, role and person. The salience of an individual's sub-identity influences how much effort someone will be put into fulfilling that role to others and the effort they put into performing that role. An attempt will be made to seek validation over their chosen roles within their immediate social surroundings. However, if there is a disconnect between self-concept and displayed identity, a person may unconsciously develop identity threat protective behaviors.
I am creative, I am intelligent, I am kind, I am empathetic, I am strong-willed, I am hardworking, I am reflective, I am nothing.
This construction is ongoing. All of the parts have changed, but you are still you. Replicated every 7 years, your consciousness keeps continuity, your memories create the story.
What is it
leading to?
We are
all but rivers existing to move and to be, but we are no longer of the natural world. We see grand narratives but lose the sublime. In an age of information, we are creatures of loss.
A history
so unfathomably giant and changing,
it becomes
small and meaningless.
The attempts
to hold our collective history are being suppressed.
We are becoming a
beautiful drawing lost in time and space and memory.
Our impact
on each life may forever be lost, but someone in some way may be unconsciously
Our
felt.
impact on each life may forever be lost, but someone in some way may be unconsciously felt.
It's a cup, the brother says. It's a cup, dude.
Find common ground with others. Join groups. Express yourself. We cannot be defined by what we are not. Try not to cut
Have
yourself
everything I could
out,
ever want
but
in
shade
life.
yourself in. To find
Beautiful
oneself through the
partner who
negative.
supports me.
He become the black
The best
ruby
pets
we
in the
trust
world. My
of the
boys,
shifting one's
boys,
eyes,
Self-actualization
rats,
is the end goal of personal growth and self-fulfillment.
that comfort nurture.
The idea
Don't
of
let the
actually
past
living
sadness
as your
connect
true
us. We are
self,
the
and
material
through this
which forms the
realizing your full
representations inside
potential
those
and
who
being the
matter,
best
Stop
version of
creating meaning from
But is there a
connection.
true
Isn't
or
unique.
best
To find
version?
oneself
Or
is for our
again, are we being
immaterial
sold
to be
something?
recognized as
If the
us.
product is
Remember,
The personal is political.
Are you the media you consume? Are you the clothes you wear? Do you see yourself reflected in the pixels and waves? In the strands of fabric weaved by slaves? Can you find yourself on a screen? Through a pair of headphones? Your essence intertwined with the yarn of a jumper. Can you reach through the sludge and mud? Find the fire of the soul through the cracked glass of your PC monitor, or is it found in creation? The mirror of art and the self, the action of creation, just for that to be consumed again, and Ouroboros of content consumption lines becoming increasingly more abstract as you are further alienated from yourself until you become what you consume. The line between you and your favorite movie no longer exists. What's the difference? What other culture is there than media? Than something to be consumed and regurgitated? When you picture yourself, are you naked? Are you wearing something? What are you wearing? Can you see? The material world taking over the mind and flesh. You are not only within, you are nothing but a reflection. And now that reflection is not even of yourself but of a digital you. Tracked and traced through every fiber of yourself. You have finished the offering but left cookie crumbs. You are the commodity to be sold, your life's work of watching and reading and listening and scrolling sold for pennies. Your worth divided and then divided again, split between six. Who construct you again and again on a PDF spreadsheet. They fold the lines and draw, 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 they fold the lines and draw.
When the world crumbles and falls into ash, when our bodies become stone, when the last person is gone, their atoms returning to the soil, when the last drop of blood is shed, and the world
What
keeps turning
will you
and
say
falls
at
into
my
the
funeral?
roar of the sun,
The end
finally
of my story is when who I was will be told, when people will try and remember, when we put a life and a body into words, and you will create a new portrait for me, constructed through language, and everyone there will see, not me, not my lifeless body, but the image that you always saw, that you always wanted to see. And everyone will speak about how I was, and together you will make a new me. You will fit all the different parts of me back together, forming my collage of someone loved, of someone liked, of someone gone. When I have passed on, I can finally be what everyone wanted from me, to reside in others' memories, living as an image of a smile, the sound of my laugh, the sound of my voice, echoing through the holes in your skull, until they fade, not even my ghost remains.